videos lately, you know? But yeah, I don't think I've made one for this whole week actually. So yeah, it's a late Friday night. Oh, it's kind of late, you know? It's kind of late today. It's around 8:50. I would say around 8:50 right now. But yeah, today we are doing a part 2 on how to actually wheelie in the Crew2. So I made a part 1 and I didn't really explain how to do it properly. So yeah, if you don't really know like what the control button names are, then this will be a easier kind of tutorial. So I'm gonna be in the middle of these yellow lines. You can practice over here. It's just off of Miami, as you can see. Like just it's kind of still in Miami, but like to the side of it. So yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. This road is a thing. But yeah, today we're doing another tutorial. So yeah. So first thing you want to do is press the gas, right? You want to be going at least, well, you have to be going at least under 75 miles per hour. If you're over 75, as you can see, oh, okay, I guess you have to be under at 100 miles per hour or under. If you are faster than 120 miles per hour, I don't think it would work. But yeah, I'm not really sure the exact like amount of speed that you need to be going to not be able to wheelie. It might be 150 and you never know. But yeah. So first thing you want to do is, if you look at your left joystick, you want to pull that back, and as you can see, your character can move forwards if you push it up, and if you pull it back, he'll like kinda stand up kind of thing. So you want to do that. You want to be going at around 50 miles per hour. If you're, you know what, 75 miles per hour. You need to be going at least 75. So there we go. And then you just want to pull up and give it a little bit more gas, and there you go. Now you just have to balance it. So if your bike is falling down, right, you want to pull the character up. So let me show you. So like boom, it's gonna fall down. When it's falling down, just want to pull that left joystick back when you're starting to fall down. So yeah, to keep it up, as you can see, it's gonna fall down, then you pull up, goes back up. Okay, now another thing, if you're going too far backwards now, you can either push forwards. So I'll show you another way. You either push forwards, so backwards, push forwards, and your character will go forwards. It's harder with a dirt bike actually, because for some reason you can't push forwards, but you can pull back real easy. It's just pushing forwards is the hard part. Like you can't balance it out as good as these kind of street bikes, if you know what I'm saying. So let's see, let me show you. So if you're falling too far back, you can either push forwards or you can just tap the brake real quick. So like, let me show you. Yeah, okay, sometimes you need to press it hard. It really depends, you know. So like if you press it hard enough, it will go forwards, and you gotta let off like the gas for a little bit. So like that, it'll make it go forwards real fast. Like, so like, let me show you. I'll pull back too far, and then I'll take my finger. You take your finger off the gas. So like this, you kind of let it just go like that. Kind of just pull back your joystick, and then let it go. So you try and balance it out with the joystick. So you can still wheelie when it's not like, when your finger isn't on the gas, as you can see. Oh, let me just, there. So if you're high enough up, you can still wheelie without the gas. But if, yeah. So that's like the kind of thing you're going to be doing. So if you go too far back, so like that, take your finger off the gas and put it on the brake, and then you put your finger straight back onto the gas, so you can keep that wheelie up. So like if it goes too far back, you take your finger off the gas, press the brake real quick, and then back to the gas, and try and keep it up. So yeah, that is pretty much the first way to do a wheelie real slow like this kind of thing. Also, another way is pulling back at the same time as you press the gas, and it might be hard at first, but it gets easier the more you practice. So like, see how it's doing that weird little jump thing? It's me pulling back at the same time as pressing the gas. So you want to pull back at the same time as pressing the gas. So yeah, that is the first way to wheelie. So that is probably the easiest, well, maybe second easiest way to learn how to wheelie. The next way is at a higher speed. You want to be going a higher speed. So let's go around 100 miles per hour, and then let's pull up here. Now you can just balance it out, and as you can see, you never really fall forwards. You usually pull back more. So you fall back more than you have to push forwards. Oh, you have to push forwards more than you have to pull back. That's basically what I'm saying. So when you wheelie like this, as you can see, your bike like kind of lifts up all the time. So you just want to push it down to where that... Okay, I'm gonna say this. So you see that like glass thing? I don't know what it's called, but it's like in the middle of the bike on the top. Yeah. So once that's over your head, when you're doing a fast run, basically, once that starts to go too far over your head, so like you shouldn't be able to see the glass thing. When you see it like that much, when you see it a bit too much, so basically a bit too much would be like where that white bit stops. When you start seeing the red, that is when you start pushing down. So like if you have this kind of bike, so if you start seeing, you see where the red, like kind of the white, there's a line, and then the red, where that white line is, if you can see the red on the other side of that line, when you're up like this, you want to put the wheelie down. Basically, it's kind of hard to understand, but yeah, the faster wheelies might actually be the easiest way to learn. But yeah, okay, now this is the third way to actually wheelie. So this is actually, this might be the easiest way. All of these ways are pretty easy, you know. So this way, if you get it, you want to get the opposite of the fast wheelie. You want to go as high as possible, basically. So you want to be about this high. Once you're about this high, you can just tap the gas, and your bike just stays up, as you can see. I'm not pulling back or anything. But yeah, without pulling back, your bike slowly gets faster, and then you have to start pulling back at one point to keep the wheelie up. So that way is just a quick way to easily wheelie. So like if you get it high enough up, you can just keep on tapping the gas, and then there you go, your bike stays up, because your bike basically pulls up the more gas you put on. So like, as you can see, I'll put on quite a bit of gas, and it starts to pull up quite fast, as you can see. So basically, if you're just tapping the gas, every time your bike starts to fall down, basically, so like, as you can see, every time it starts to fall down, just give it a bit more gas, and then that will keep you up for quite a while. But yeah, those are 3 easy ways to learn how to wheelie. So yeah, I've been slacking on the videos, so I need to start getting back into doing them. But yeah, this week I just haven't done them like at all until today. So yeah, I need to start doing them more. But yeah, that is how to wheelie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it was easy enough to do. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.